From Uganda Revenue Authority's allotted taxes, small businesses fell within the 5 million to 150 million turnover bracket. Businesses carrying on a turnover of less than 150 million shillings are bound to settle in income tax of up to 30% on the chargeable income. Small enterprises proprietors have come forward highlighting this as a major challenge as they sustain competition from larger businesses, further influenced by limited resources that often results in capital charge.
What needs to be done is for government to review, and I think they've been reviewing that, generally making sure that tax incentives can be accessed by all. They are mainstream tax incentives. I think government has made a lot of progress on that front. The challenge is you still have a lot of discretionary incentives around land, so those need to be removed so that there's a level playing field. We cannot have one playing field if it's raining. You can't create a pitch which is like where one team is playing underwater, one team is playing on dry land.
Of the many initiatives that Uganda considered to attract growth among emerging enterprises and local businesses is the Buy Uganda, Build Uganda model. In observation of this model, Uganda Revenue Authorities has for Seguya says that other means such as tax incentives come through as an advantage to the country, used as a vehicle to promote import substitution and nurturing small and medium enterprises to compete fairly with the big industries.
So when you look at incentives, incentives are meant to address particular issues, as you said, because we can't say buy Uganda, build Uganda, or build Uganda, buy Uganda. How will we say it? Who is going to build the nation? The nation is not only built on words, it's built on factories, it's built on infrastructure, it's built on a lot of issues, but how are you going to contribute to those issues that build the country when you are still importing? So that's why we are trying to see that we nurture the SMEs. As we nurture them to grow, eventually they will be able to fit into the requirements of one who can qualify for a tax incentive moving forward.
According to the Federation for Small and Medium Enterprises, SMEs are responsible for creating 80% of all jobs in the country and contribute significantly to the tax revenue. Yet, they often receive little support from policymakers. Furthermore, capital shouldn't be the determinant to the success of enterprises.
You have to look for your own money. In fact, you have to pay taxes to government. So you worry about bringing money, you worry about paying it, you worry about paying employees. So you must have the right expectations. Secondly, you must have something. You can't come empty-handed and you're just singing capital. Oh, we don't have capital, we don't have capital, as if capital is a determining factor here. Many other things. What do you bring? Do you bring networks? Do you bring experience? Do you bring knowledge? You can't start a business with nothing. Even if we give you all the capital, it will still fail.
As the small and medium enterprises landscape grows over time, creating over 2 million jobs, it is still affected by simultaneous collapse, raising demand for review of operational legalities such as taxes and incentives. The story was compiled by Bronia Katsimi.